Hey everyone, and welcome back to The Explainer. Today, we are diving deep into one of Piggy's most difficult, most notorious chapters, Decay Part 2, aka Delirium. If you've been banging your head against a wall trying to beat this one, don't worry. This is going to be your ultimate guide to victory. So let's just get it out of the way. Is this chapter hard? Oh yeah, it's an absolute beast. A ton of players get stuck here, and for really good reason. It's this crazy maze of puzzles and super tense moments. So if you've been struggling, trust me, you are in very, very good company. But here's the good news. I've got your back. In this explainer, we are going to break down every single step, every puzzle, and every secret you need to not just get through Delirium, but to totally conquer it. Think of me as your guide through all the madness.
So here's our game plan. We'll start with how to even unlock the chapter, then move through the playground and house puzzles. After that, we'll tackle that monster of a medical school exam, survive the big final defense, and then, of course, we'll cover all the awesome rewards you get.
Okay, first things first, you can't beat the chapter if you can't even find it, right? So let's cover this crucial first step, because it's one that a lot of people actually miss.
All right, the whole trick to this is actually back in Decay Part 1. Here's what you gotta do. You have to follow the Bonnet Shadow character. Then, during that first tunnel chase, keep your eyes peeled for a wooden ramp. To the left of that ramp, you'll spot a door with a cracked padlock. Shoot that lock, a portal opens up, and bam! You're on your way to Delirium.
All right, you're in. Welcome to the forest playground and the soft play area. These are gonna be your first real tests of skill, so you gotta stay sharp. Let's break these puzzles down.
So your first puzzle is basically a game of tic-tac-toe. You need to find 3 blocks. One's usually near the swings, another behind the slide, and the third by the monkey bars. Now, you're supposed to find little signs with clues, but here's a massive pro tip, a real time saver. If you're stuck, just try putting an O in the center square. It's almost always correct and can help you figure out the rest. Next up, the soft play area. Here, you're hunting for 3 colored shapes. The red triangle is typically in the arcade, the green circle is somewhere in the ball pit, and the blue square is hiding in the climbing section. Once you have all 3, just look for the arrows on the wall. They tell you the exact order to place them in. Usually it's red, green, then blue. And now, we're heading into the haunted house. This is where things really start to get tricky. The puzzles have more steps, there are keys, wires, and yes, some new creepy things to deal with. Okay, listen up. Here is the full escape plan. Step 1, find the purple key. It's usually upstairs in a bedroom. Use that key to unlock a room on the top floor, where you'll find the black key. That black key opens up the basement. Now you need 2 wires. The red one's in the basement, but the blue one is all the way back upstairs. Grab them both, hook them up to the panel in the basement to restore power, and then get ready to run, because a new exit opens and a chase starts immediately. Speaking of that chase, you're going to run into these chained creatures. And here is a super important tip. If you're playing solo, they're actually pretty easy to take down, just 1 or 2 shots. But if you're in multiplayer, their health is way, way higher. You have to work together as a team to defeat them. All right, deep breaths, everyone. We've made it to the section that trips up almost everyone, the medical school. I'm not kidding, this is without a doubt the most complicated puzzle in the entire chapter. You are really going to want to pay close attention to this part. Okay, listen very, very closely, because this is the #1 mistake people make. You're counting books, right? But you have to ignore the color of the books. I'm going to say that again. The color does not matter. The only thing you care about is the symbol, star, moon, or sun. Go into each classroom and count every single book with that room symbol. Check the desks, the floors, the shelves, everywhere. Write down your total for each symbol. This is everything. So you've got your 3 numbers, but what's the order for the code? Easy. Just head to the blackboard in the main room. It's going to show you the 3 symbols in a specific order. The symbol on the far left, that's the first number of your code. The one in the middle is your second number, and the one on the right is your third. Just match the counts you wrote down to that order, and you've cracked it.
You did it! You cracked the code. Now it is time for the grand finale. This is the final defense, an all-out battle where you have to protect your friends from waves of enemies. Let's do this.
Okay, strategy time. Your absolute #1 job is to protect the character in the very center. If they go down, it's over. You don't have to save everybody, but you can't let them all get wiped out. The key here is to stay on the move, keep that crossbow reloaded at all times, and shoot those shadow creatures the second you see them. Survive all the waves, and you've officially won. And just like that, you've beaten Delirium. Seriously, congratulations! That is a huge accomplishment. All that hard work is about to pay off, so let's take a look at the awesome stuff you've just earned. For surviving all of that, you get the official Decay Delirium badge, which is proof of your incredible skill. You also unlock the super cool and exclusive chain scan. And of course, you get some serious bragging rights. Not many people can say they've beaten this chapter. But hang on. What if you're still stuck back at the medical school? I know how incredibly frustrating it is when that stupid code just will not work. So let's quickly troubleshoot the biggest problem people have. All right, let's run through a quick checklist. Ask yourself these questions. 1. Are you 100% positive you were counting by symbol and not color? 2. Did you check every single desk, shelf, and corner on the floor? 3. Did you maybe go back and count a second time just to be sure? And 4. Did you match your numbers to the correct positions you saw on the blackboard? I promise you the mistake is in one of those 4 steps. Before we wrap this up, let me leave you with a few final tips for success. The biggest one is just take your time. Rushing, especially during the puzzles, is your absolute worst enemy in this chapter. Also, playing with friends makes everything a lot easier. And most importantly, try to stay calm and don't get discouraged if you fail. It's okay. Practice makes perfect. And there you have it, your complete guide to surviving Delirium. I know it's a tough one, but now you have all the knowledge and all the tools you need to beat it. So get in there, put this guide to the test, and go earn that victory. Just remember, every expert was once a beginner. Good luck.